Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel that asks the question, hey Fox, aren't you supposed to be packing because you leave in 8 hours? Actually, it's 12 hours. It's exactly 7:55 a.m. right now, and I leave at 7:55 p.m. Hello, everybody. It's the chaos channel that you know and love. We are headed out today to New Orleans for the first time ever. We being just me because husband is staying home. I'm pretty sure I showed you this spread. I did not show you this spread because this was the most recent one that I just did. This was the end of February, beginning of March. Turned out really cute. I really like this color scheme. This was the color scheme at our wedding, by the way, of this black and dark red and black. That was the color scheme at our wedding. So I did not. I did not finish planning this week. There's still time. There's still hope. And I didn't even touch last week. It has been, life has been a lot lately. So I'm here trying to do my best. But I wanted to do this spread because I think we are going to have a planner night at this conference. So I was I want to have this spread started at least. So we're working right now on the week of Monday, March 17th through Sunday, March 23rd. This is my Moxie Life flagship planner. This is going to be a 15-minute quick plan with me because, as I mentioned, I'm going. We're going whether or not we want to. Now, we want to. It's just, my flight anxiety is just really not the stuff. Yeah, so the conference is in New Orleans. I'm going to Heartiecon, which is Sarah's, it's her first year doing this. It's her little publishing and writer and I don't know. It's Sarah's first year of her conference and I'm very excited. And then there is another conference afterwards. That's the Writer MBA Con. I don't know how much that's going to be relevant to me at this point in my career, but we get free tickets for that if we sign up for Sarah's conference. So my brain is just very fried right now. So word choice is not great. Let's do this one on the bottom. Oh my God. So I am using, because the conference is in New Orleans, I am using, my primary kit here is this one from Pansy's Prints, this Mardi Gras kit. While I was looking for a kit, I found this one, which is actually happy planner sized, but I could not say no to this little freaking alligator in their little Mardi Gras outfit. And I was like, I just need to print this page, whether or not, I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. I had to have it. Yeah. So I printed one page of that. I am not packed. Like I said, my flight leaves in 12 hours and I have to work. If I didn't have to work, we would be golden. Everything would be great. But I work until 3 today because I didn't really have enough vacation time to take more than a couple of hours. So let me line this up here so I can see what I'm doing. So I work 9 to 3, and then I just got a text from my boss that our conference call that is normally on Wednesdays, he's like, I can't do Wednesdays, so we're doing it today. He gave us an hour's notice. Love him. But, oh Lord. So now I have to be on a conference call this morning. I am a little bit frazzled right now. I'm a little rough around the edges at this present moment, and we're just trying to hold on. I would say hold on for one more day, but it's a while before. I don't know if I love that. Once I get the rest of the page down, I think I will love that. But right now, this green looks very green. I wanted something sparkly, and I was like, I don't really have that much sparkly. I feel so unprepared for this conference. I did make my vision board last night. I'll post up a picture of it here so you can see. So we could make an author vision board of your author vibe or your specific book that you're working on right now or a combination of things. And I was like, this is my specific book that I'm working on right now, but it's also kind of my whole vibe. So I thought it was pretty perfect. It worked both ways there. So I was happy with how that turned out. And I have to figure out how to print it though. So she was like, you can do another one, and then she's got a workbook for us, and then we can put it in there. But I just didn't have time, and I was like, you know what? I can only do so much. I don't know. These last few weeks have been just crazy. Getting back into running training because I have a race coming up, and just trying to manage everything, and I don't know. It's real hard right now. I'm doing my best, but I'm just barely getting through each day right now. And I'm like doing better than I was, believe it or not. But it's still just, I don't know. I'm just barely holding on, my friends. I'm just barely holding on. We had St. Patrick's Day. The parade day was Saturday. So of course we went for our bar crawl. That was fun. But like, man, when we started doing this back in the day, 10 or 12 years ago, whenever we started doing the annual bar crawl, we were done by like 1 o'clock. And there were a couple years that we went home and took a nap, and then we went back out for a couple rounds in the evening with a different set of friends. And how did I do that? I know I was younger. I was, in my 30s then. How did I do that? Because, who can't do that anymore? It's me. And it's not entirely true. I don't know what it is about St. Patrick's Day that I don't rally quite as hard. When we do pub golf starts at 7:30 a.m. and it goes until midnight. And it's 18 stops. And I walk away from that every year sober. I pace myself throughout the day. I hydrate. I eat. I get my fitness in. Like, I crush that. This is what I mean about I'm a marathoner, like a distance runner and a marathoner, because I will be like, yeah, the long day, sign me up. But the shorter day, I can't handle it. St. Patrick's Day is like the 5K, and I fuck it up every year. So I was like, I had high hopes that we were going to be home by like 2 o'clock, and then we ended up getting home at 6 o'clock. And I was just so tired. I was so tired. I was like, oh my God. I was real anxious on Saturday because the world, and knowing that this conference was coming up, and we have inventory coming up at work, and then we have a floater today because I'm leaving early, and so that always stresses me out because I have to have everything like perfect for them so that everything goes well, and like, I don't know, just a lot on my mind. And so I was really anxious, and so I was like, didn't have an appetite, and that's not good. When I get anxious and I don't have an appetite, it's real bad. All right, so okay, I didn't notice when I first like looked at these that these have alligators too, which is amazing. We got a gator up here, and then we got a gator over here. And then look at this gator. It's just, I mean, this is the vibe that I strive to bring to every function. We got the crown. Look, she got her nails done. She's got a green Cosmo in front of her. Like this is the vibe, right? Okay. This girl here, she looked like she know how to party. I think she would be fun. This girl, I don't know. I don't know about her. This girl, definitely this is her Mardi Gras outfit, and then she has a Coachella outfit, and then has her. And then we got this alligator. This is like classy alligator because we got the beads, but we're sitting very proper. You see how we're sitting proper holding our purple Cosmo? This one is like, I'm ready to party. These are the two different alligator vibes. So both of these alligators, there's so many stickers here. So many stickers. Both of the alligators are going to make it in here. So, this is going to be the vibe for the conference day. We'll start with her. She's the vibe for the conference day, which is tomorrow. Oh, it's such a, and then, that's the other thing that's going on is I'm teaching a dance class on Sunday, and it's my first dance class that I've taught in 22 years or something ridiculous like that. Not that long, 20 years though, for sure. 2005, I think, was the last time that I taught. And so I'm having a lot of emotions about that. I had to write choreography, and I was like, oh, Lord, I forgot how this works. And like, it works fine. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I finished writing the choreography last night. And we're doing the song Bones, which you probably know, which is Maren Morris and Hosier. And so we're doing the Hosier verse. We're doing, for a combination for a dance class, you only do like, a minute of the song. So we're doing the Hosier verse because it has better musicality. And then we'll do this baby here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm just living for these little alligators. And then, all right. Girl, you're in it. You made it out of the group chat. You're on the page. You're in the spread here. And then dance class day is Sunday. And so let's do, I didn't want to do two girls next to each other. But I don't love this crawdad. I don't think I want this crawdad involved in the situation here. Let's do the party. Oh, well, you know what? We've just made a dinner party out of these three people, and that's just what it is. Look, oh, I can't put her up there. Put her there. No, that's too close. Oh my God, I've ruined the entire placement of the entire planner. Just kidding. There we go. And the party goes up here. And then what's going to go down here? You know it. You knew it was coming. The other alligator. Oh yeah. There she is. Look at her outfit. Amazing. That's cute as hell. Okay. So that's all we got right now. That's all we're showing you today because I gotta go. I gotta pack. I gotta get ready for life. So we're gonna put in, I'm gonna put the green one yesterday. Put the purple one today. I am so stuffed up this morning. It is just like things are beginning to bloom. I can see the bloomage happening outside my window because spring is going to be here. Actually, spring is Thursday. The spring equinox is on Thursday, the 20th. So, all right, here's the kit we're starting with. We got, I don't know, we just accidentally aligned. We got the conference goer, sassy girl here. We got the party over here. I mean, these three are partying. That's what it is. And this little babe's down here like, I'm too little to party this year, but I want to party with you next year, like looking up longingly. We got a whole situation. This spread tells a story, okay? A story, right? So, I love you all. Thank you for watching. I'll update more. I think once we get to, so this week, I come home Saturday, Sunday is dance class, and then we go to this week. Then I'm off Monday, Tuesday. I have stuff going on, but nothing super crazy. Then I go back to work Wednesday through Sunday here. Then we get into, oh God, it's a new quarter. I have to do my HB90 setup. We get into April. I work the Monday and Tuesday. I work April Fool's Day. This is the last year for a couple years that I'm going to work. It is like the worst. If you work in healthcare, retail, with the public service industry, anything that you have to talk to people and you work on April Fool's Day, like every single time we work on April Fool's Day, we get like an extra step towards heaven when we die because putting up with people's jokes all day is like, we deserve a little treat. But then I'm off the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and 7th and 8th. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere these days. I'm gonna have a long run. I'm just gonna relax. This is the week to catch up. We're starting Q2, balls out strong, because this will be the week that we can finally catch up on things, right? But this week we're just gonna be just trying to keep our heads above water. And next week, the same. And last week, we'll catch back up. But all right, we got the Mardi Gras spread started. We're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna go try to pack for 15 minutes before I have to leave for work. And I am gonna be reporting to you next from the airport. So thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new here. And as always, my friends, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I will see you in my next video.